Thom Yorke, The Eraser. So it's released on the 10th of July 2006. Debut number 3 on the UK album chart. It's a critically acclaimed music album. It links with the artistic theme of music and the artistic album. It's an eccentric piece of artwork on the album, and it kind of links in with the eccentric music Thom Yorke makes. The material's very thin cardboard. You can easily rip it. Many sides in order to fit in the artwork, so it's strong when folded together. The album cover is designed by Stanley Donwood, including he included this piece of artwork, and you can see here. Which continues around here. In some of his art exhibitions in London. So the artwork has been a success. Aside from the actual album success, the artwork has been a success. So maybe that did actually boost sales in the album. That shows how professionally it's done. So it's quite different from normally get a photographer or get design, but this is professionally made for the album. So maybe Thom Yorke's put more style, more effort into the actual design of the artwork, design of the album, to maybe use that to bring in more audiences. That kind of links in with the genre, the quite alternative, because it's not something that most people do. It's quite a rare thing to do. It's quite different and obviously very alternative. And it links in with his music, because the music's quite soft but quite similar. He's the lead singer from R.E.M., so it's a bit similar to R.E.M., but it's quite eccentric, like the artwork. Depictions famous. So the depiction of the actual artwork is the famous buildings of London in order: so the Thames Barrier, O2 Arena, Canary Wharf, Tower of London, Gherkin, St Paul's, the BT Tower, Houses of Parliament, Big Ben, and all the famous buildings, and all create examples. So like the artwork shows these symbolic monuments of London, but being flooded and on fire. So this is the flood. Here we go, flooded. A cartoon feel. So and on fire. The cartoon feel of the whole artwork makes it not quite as harsh, not quite as apocalyptic. Just eases the tone of the severity of the actual fire and the flooded. Shows almost an apocalyptic feel. The artwork illustrates a man controlling the water. You can see here. And so destroying London. I think the name of the album, The Eraser, so it's getting rid of something, I believe. So it's getting rid of, erasing whole of London, pretty much. Also the song Black Swan, as you can see here. That's so the theory of the Black Swan is the metaphor describing an event or of surprise and of major impact. And so, as you see here, an event, major surprise, would be a surprise if it was true. You know, flooding, fire, and rain, and of major impact. It was destroying many monuments. So maybe that links in with it does link in with the songs and links in with the album. In here is the CD, almost hidden away. So you have to actually get the CD, you have to unfold the 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sides of the CD album. And there's a picture, I guess, also drawn by Stanley Donwood. We can assume is the face of that man. And here we have the CD. With of no relation to the actual album. And it's the sun's. I guess it's what looks like a kind of the clouds and the sun, but there's no relation to the actual Eraser and the album cover. but again, continuous same font, eraser, Thom Yorke, and the same font for here, simplistic. This is again drawn by Stanley Dunwork. So the record company here, all the music and who's the companies who makes who is in each. So the chords on the eraser by Johnny Greenwood, for example. And it also says here, thank you to Stanley for being there and explaining the wider meaning of what was happening while cutting bits of lino. Nigel Gordick for pulling the record together, giving it a reason and making it fun. This record would not have happened without Radiohead and their total faith in me. Frankie Smart. So that's a little message from Thom Yorke.